Hey everybody. So for those who may not know me, my name is Fifina and I am here to just briefly speak with you guys about something that's on my heart. So I'm here at this beautiful lake, somewhere in Covington, Georgia. I forgot the name of it, but it is beautiful as you can see. And I was just kind of sitting here thinking and reflecting on what I was going to say in this video. So, for those of you who are in relationship with me, you know that I have officially joined the world race. Yes, that is exciting news. I've officially joined the world race. I've known for about a month now, and what that is it is an extended missionary journey where we would travel for 11 months to 11 different countries, sharing the love of Jesus, serving other missionaries, church planting, and partaking in some things that are very near and dear to God's heart. Now, why am I here telling you about this? Do I need support? Yes. But even bigger than me needing support, I want to bring something to your attention. If you take a look at the missions movement, whose face do you see missing? Not just my face, but people who look like me. Our face is missing from the missions movement. Yes, I'm talking about black people, melanated people, people of color. And I'm not really one who, usually do the black thing, pull the black card or anything like that. And so I'm not. What I want to say in all transparency though, is that there's a shortage in missionaries altogether. Not only are people not going, and this is beyond just people who look like me, in general, in any color. Not only are people not going, but people aren't giving. The church isn't giving. Did you know that in the most recent statistics, less than 1% of all giving was geared toward missions work? Yeah, that's pretty low, you guys. So no condemnation, no judgment. But what I'm here to do is not only bring it to your attention that there are a shortage of missionaries in the mission field altogether, but there's a shortage of people on the mission field who look like me. And so for those who are going, there are very few of us who are going. And so right now my heart wants to appeal to the black church. If you're a black person, or if you're somebody who loves black people and you have black friends, and you're very very loving, and just in general you understand this epidemic that I'm speaking of, then I want you to pay attention. There are people like me who want to go to the mission field, but the truth of the matter is, there's a lack of education, and there are a lot of misconceptions about the mission field. And we can break those misconceptions. We can break those misconceptions. Do we want to go to the mission field? Yes. But the truth is, resources seem scarce. Did you know that in, I believe, 2001, the average African American household income was $600 billion, and out of that, only about $9 billion of those dollars went to the mission field. 9 billion sounds like a lot, but in comparison to 600 billion, that's not even enough. And so, what I want to do is I want to challenge you to think about the fact that we are missing at this table of the Great Commission. And think about the fact that in your very churches there are people who may want to go, but they don't have the proper education, they don't have the proper resources or tools to even know, to even want to consider the mission field. And what I do also want to share is that you don't have to be a certain type of way to go to the mission field. You have to have a relationship with the Lord, yes. You need to know Christ and be solid, yes. But you can literally do anything in the mission field unto the Lord. You can take your job to the mission field nowadays. It's not the traditional sense. And so I want to encourage anybody, if you've considered going to the mission field, then keep praying about it and consider it, because God can make a place for you on the mission field. Whether you want to go and pursue media, whether you want to go and pursue music, whether you want to go and pursue cooking, fashion, whatever it is, your place is needed on the mission field. And I believe that it's time for us to take our place, because Jesus Christ wants to return, but not enough of his children know his name yet. And so that's my purpose in going. And so even if you're watching, if you have a heart and you know that you can afford to give something to help send me to the mission field, then reach down in your pockets, reach down in your bank accounts, whatever the Lord is telling you to give, and you can give it, then I would greatly appreciate it. And for future people who look like me who want to go, they would greatly appreciate it. And my goal is not to go and just have an adventure, a one-time adventure. No, my goal is to create a whole rapid change on the mission field. And it's also to come back with resources and more tools that equip other people who want to go, both short and long term. I want to eventually create a scholarship for people who want to go to the mission field. And so if you can assist with anything like that, and I have to go. But if this is speaking to you in any kind of way, then please consider giving to my trip. And not only consider giving to my trip, but pray about going yourself. Pray about giving, pray about going. And ask the Lord about how you can take your place in this movement. Thank you so much for your time, you guys. Visit my blog, subscribe, share this message. I love you and God bless.